Howdy, children. Name's Pioneer Pete, and I'm a prospecting 49 shuck-a-muck. As you can see, right behind me is my homestead where I live at and sleep. Now, let me tell you about the gold rush.
I'll take it from here.
What in tarnation?
I just think it'd be better off if I picked up where you left off.
Well, that don't shuck-a-muck with me. Nearly.
On February 2, 1848, the Treaty Guadalupe Hidalgo declared the United States and its Mexican-American allies, such as the Tejanos and Californios, victory over Santa Anna and the Mexican government. As a result, the United States gained new territories from Mexico, including California, Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, Utah, Colorado, Oklahoma, Kansas, Wyoming, and Texas. Most of these territories had never been visited by American citizens before, and many were unsure what was out there, but all that would soon change. On January 24, 1848, a pioneer named James W. Marshall discovered a shiny mineral at a lumber mill owned by John Sutter.
So wait, is that why I call it Sutter's Mill?
Yes, that is correct, Pioneer Pete. James Marshall and John Sutter performed tests on the mineral to see what it was. They soon found out the mineral was gold. John Sutter wanted to keep it a secret since he didn't want California's economy to switch from agriculture to gold mining. But rumors spread, and those rumors came true when a merchant named Samuel Brannan dug up gold himself. After opening up a store selling gold prospecting supplies, he went through the streets in San Francisco and shouted, "Gold! Gold! Gold from the American River!"
Well, they didn't call him Blabbermouth Brennan for nothing.
No, settle down, Pioneer Pete. Almost immediately, newspapers from all over the nation were broadcasting reports of gold discovered in California. Soon, people from all over began moving to the Golden State. The earliest wave of prospectors came from Oregon and California itself. Not too long after that, settlers from the East Coast started pouring in. As the news traveled further, people from as far as Peru, Chile, Brazil, the Philippines, and Turkey started to arrive in masses. California's population exploded, and what used to be ghost towns soon transformed into bustling cities. In 1848, San Francisco had around 1,000 people. Then the city grew to 25,000 by 1850 and 60,000 by 1860. Americans from the East traveled to California by two methods. One way was to travel by ship starting from the Atlantic Ocean, crossing the Isthmus of Panama, and entering the Pacific Ocean and heading straight to California. However, this method was expensive and very few people could afford it. The second way was by ox and wagon across the United States. This trek was extremely dangerous though, and many pioneers died of diseases such as typhoid, cholera, and dysentery.
I thought I had dysentery one time, and it scared the shuck-a-muck out of me. But luckily, it turned out just to be a spoiled can of beans.
I would have been fine without knowing that, Pioneer Paul, but thanks anyways, I guess.
Some pioneers got lost and often starved to death, or were even killed by bandits and Native Americans who had hostilities against Anglo-Americans. In the early stages of the gold rush, gold was extremely easy to find. Some of the early miners even wrote about how they could just pick up gold from the surface of the riverbed. However, as more miners came, the less gold there was. In the latter years of the gold rush, miners resorted to developing, buying, and using new sophisticated technology. Well-off miners would invest in drills that dug deeper into the ground, and sluices that used water flow to separate the soot from the gold. Since gold is heavier, wealthier miners even went as far as diverting water flow by damming the whole river or a section of it. This allowed prospectors to mine for gold at the bottom of the river. Other wealthy miners invested in powerful water jets that would spray the side of mountains, eroding them and exposing the gold. Due to the growing number of settlers, competition between the various ethnic groups in California arose. Animosity developed between Anglo-Americans, Californios, European immigrants, Mexican immigrants, South Americans, Chinese, Native Americans, and others. These groups soon developed clan mentalities and attacked one another. It was common for Anglos to slaughter Native Americans, Mexicans to massacre Anglos, Native Americans to slaughter the Chinese, and so on and so forth. Out of all the groups, the Native Americans suffered the worst. California's first governor, Peter Burnett, issued bounties to kill Native Americans. The rewards for these bounties were 25 cents a scalp and $5 for a severed head. Whites and non-whites alike committed massacres against the natives. 3,000 natives died of violence from 1850 to 1900. But the biggest killer of all were new diseases brought by the settlers. Because of the lack of immunity they had for these diseases, the Native Americans in California saw a population decline of 85%. From 1850 to 1900, certain tribes such as the Yahi became extinct. Despite many of the tragedies that happened during the gold rush, it transformed California into an economic powerhouse. Many miners sought to get rich by mining. Others saw the massive influx of settlers as an opportunity. Some abandoned mining altogether and opened up businesses such as general stores that could sell one egg for $5 and a pound of butter for $25, and customers were willing to pay since these items were in high demand. Others opened restaurants, bathhouses, saloons, and,
Pioneer Pete, there's children around. Dag nabbit.
The California Gold Rush provided settlers with opportunities that weren't available to them in their own homeland. By California providing people control of their own destinies and opportunities to take risks, the Gold Rush helped California to transform into one of the most powerful economies in the world that still benefits us to this day.
Again, children, it's a Pioneer Pete. Well, I could have told you all that, but somebody's got to be hot shot, huh?
You can't even spell your own name.
I can too spell my own name.
No, you can't.
All right, Pioneer Pete. P-E-Y-X.
See? Point proven.
I'll fool with you.